Um, big time weekend in college football. Uncle Neely, if you want to talk a little bit of sports, you know what I mean? We can do that and round our way to Colorado.
Yeah,
You know,
great games, man. Great games, interesting outcomes.
Oregon edged
Um,
Penn State 30-24, double overtime thriller. Well, I mean,
boy,
I was rooting for Penn State in that game just because.
yeah,
On
I was
purpose.
too. I
Okay.
was too. I love the energy, love the coach. I love how they dedicate or shift their whiteout game to the biggest opponent. Love the energy of it. Shout out to Oregon, man, for overcoming all that, and I think it was double overtime, huh?
That's what it says, right? I didn't get a chance to watch the whole game, but my producer, not Ashley, but Tashley, she brought this in with me and said Oregon edge Penn State 30-24 double overtime thriller. My guy Dakari Nelson does play safety for Penn State. Shout out to him from my hometown. And moving on, Ohio State beat Washington, snapping Washington's long home winning streak. Ole Miss pulled off an upset over LSU 24-19. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
Alabama defeated Georgia 24-21.
That's an upset too. Now that was number 17 over number 6.
Mm. Well, I mean, Alabama has beat Georgia. I think what was 9 of the last 10 times.
Yeah,
It's
either
something
or.
crazy like that.
When
Yeah.
I tell you what, they ain't never beat them when they were 17 and they were 6.
Mm.
They don't beat them when Alabama was number 1 or 2 and Georgia was number 3 or 4 or 5 or 6. But
Yeah.
Georgia was sitting at number 5 and Alabama was number 17, and they get to win. Same thing with Ole Miss over LSU, and 13 defeated number 4.
Yeah.
And
They come in the
Even
rankings.
that Oregon was a quote unquote upset. Oregon's number 6 over number 3. Penn State was number
Hmm.
3.
Right. So a lot of upsets and notable results right here. BYU made a comeback, of course, over Colorado. We get to that. Virginia upset Florida State. Florida State, of course, beat Alabama earlier this season. Virginia beat them 46-38 in double overtime also. So Ohio State is now number 1. Oregon jumped to number 2 over Penn State with that win. Ole Miss rose to number 5. Uh, and, Miami fell to number 3. So, hey, man, it's a lot of different shakeups out there. We had our chance, though, as far as Colorado goes, to make a big splash on the number 25 team,
Absolutely.
and we didn't do it.
Absolutely.
We had a lot of upset people out there, a lot of people taking it to heart, a lot of people, saying that we could bounce back from this. There's a poll in the chat right now that says 58% has been voted on right now, saying that they think that Colorado can turn things around from here and at least fight their way to get to a bowl game. What are your thoughts on after a big time game that went down at Foster Field last night?
This team, and I say this team, I mean the Colorado Buffaloes, were just what we've been talking about. We said going into this game that what you saw this team do against Wyoming, they could do against anybody left on the schedule, and they did it against BYU, number 25 in the nation, but just did not finish. And we can get into all the circumstances of how come and why come and how about and their about they didn't finish, because I think it was in all 3 phases of the game that meat was left on the bone, and any one of those phases, any one of those plays within those phases literally could change the outcome of the game. Like you just never know, Chico, what play is going to be and when it's going to be your play.
Yeah.
But everybody that was out there on offense, everybody's out there on defense, everybody's out there on special teams had an opportunity to make a play that would have sealed the victory, and it just doesn't happen. Coach Prime talked all the time about finishing, about starting what you finish. Don't leave anything out on the table. Killing a gnat with a sledgehammer, if you will, that old adage. And I think that there was some complacency in calling, some complacency in execution, some complacency in attention to detail that resulted in, instead of trying to turn a 4-point lead into a 40-point lead, you were just trying to keep the 4-point lead because you got that lead so easily. You think about this. It was the same thing in the Georgia Tech game. Look how easy that first quarter was. And somehow, that's when you had the 3 turnovers.
Mm-hmm.
And then somehow you just think, oh, man, we got these dudes. It's going to be easy.
Right.
And
Right.
you
Right.
start letting up, and then it ain't easy no more.
Right.
And then now you're trying to claw from behind when you had a lead. Same thing happened in this BYU game. Like that first quarter, first drive. I mean, when you talk about a head coach who focused on first down and second down and what we're going to do when we get the ball. Typically, we win the coin toss. Typically, we defer, and the defense goes at their first. Well, BYU won the coin toss. We went at their first, and what do? March right down the field and scored. I mean, just like it was drawn up.
Mm-hmm.
And then for anybody who thought it was a fluke, then you did it again.
Right. Back-to-back drives. I don't know the last time we've seen that, for Colorado, as far as starting out the game hot like that, going to score on the first two drives. Completely stalled out, though. 9 yards of play on their first two drives. After that, they averaged under 4 yards of play for the rest of the ball game. So it was something that was.
Here's the thing about averaging 4 yards of play, Chico. What's 4 plus 4?
Hey man, that was our old little thing in high school.
I'm sorry, Chico. I'm not doing this to you. I'm about your fist. I'm doing it for the listeners.
I'm just saying. I'm right there with
you. You just
4 plus 4.
You just my guy on the witness stand. This ain't for you. It's for the jury.
Okay.
What's 4 plus 4?
To help y'all out in the back is still 8, right?
Yeah. What's 8 plus 4?
What's 8 plus 4? What's 8 plus 4? Damn, I don't know. What's 8 plus 4? 12, right?
It is 12.
Oh,
how many yards does it take to get a first down?
How many yards does it take to get a first down? 10, right?
How many plays do you have to get a first down in?
You got 4 plays, right? But people usually go.
So before we start complaining about averaging 4 yards a play, don't they get you a first down?
Damn, you're right, huh?
Yeah, like so that ain't no problem. What Shannon say? Ain't no problem. ain't no problem. Like we acted like that drop from 9 to 4 was like something to just dog. You still getting first down. You got to score.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is though, we saw. I think like a lot of times the first 15 plays, those first 2 drives are scripted, which is a good thing before the game. You come into it like that, but and then after that you kind of go with the flow, or you play off of that. You go with whatever's hot or whatever. But to start the game with those, averaging 9 yards of play, that's dominant. You know what I mean?
That's my point too. It was easy,
right? So,
and let me
what happened in between that? Do you think
Utah made adjustments?
But did we not make adjustments?
We didn't make adjustments to their adjustments. That's what I'm saying. Like the play calling and the execution and the attention to detail, because it was so easy, it waxed and waned too much. There was not an effort from top to bottom, all 3 phases, to, hey, we just scored 14. Let's not turn 14 into 28 instead of holding on to 14.
Mm-hmm. Dang, man. We had that game. When
you get to halftime, you and I talked to half. I hopped on Chico's live. Whenever there's a game on TV, make sure you tune in to BiggDoggChico's channel and watching Chico live during the games. It was a pleasure to hop on halftime with him. We talked about that with BYU getting the ball back first because they had deferred, how important it was to stop them because they had just scored before we went in, and we did that.
Mm-hmm.
We did that. But here's what I saw from it, Chico. Here's my takeaways, and I'm going to start with all the reasons that I believed we were going to win that game.
Okay.
And we talked about it on the morning run going into the game. 1, when we last faced them in the Alamo Bowl, they had 180 yards rushing. We had 2. That is not a typo. We had 2. I knew with this upgraded offensive line, with the 2 backs we were bringing into the game, with Salter, his legs as quarterback, ain't no damn way we finna have 2 yards rushing.
Right.
So those running yards also equate to time of possession. So no way we were going to be dominated by 11 minutes in time of possession. I also knew they're not going to successfully get no onside kick on us this time. And they also ain't going to run no damn punt back on us this time. So you could take that off as compared to when we last played them. And I told y'all those were the reasons we were going to win the game. But, Chico, here's what I left off the table.
What did you leave Uncle Neely?
Oh, Uncle let you down, Chico.
No.
Oh, yeah. I know it's hard to believe because typically speaking, the Undertaker let you down before Neely will. But I let you down because I forgot about them damn penalties and how we had to clean up penalties this year.
6 for 67.
And not just penalties in and of itself, but the time and the game situation and the football IQ of them. Chico, let me tell you this, dog. I saw it happen tonight while the Cowboys playing, by which is 2 minutes left. Cowboys still up by 3, but the Packers are in their own red zone. Nevertheless, you know, we talked about tackling, Chico, and you remember this as when your linebacker days, but also trying to fight off blocks as a tight end.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to get a face mask penalty and you're not reaching.
Mm-hmm.
It's like when you reach out to grab somebody, that's how you get that face mask. When you tackling somebody and you bring your chest to body, bringing your feet with your hands, it's hard to get a face mask because you're wrapping up the body.
Right.
So even like that early face mask call while we had killed one of their drives was a drive changer. We talk all the time about the receivers and your body position when you're blocking. Look at the drive that we would have scored on after that Salter run, but got pulled back by a wide receiver holding.
Right.
We need to talk about back-to-back pass interferences.
And you know what? The wide receiver holding goes right back into what you just said about reaching out, face masking.
Yeah.
If you're engaging in him, and I said this on my live stream because that was one thing I took pride in was blocking as a receiver and outside. But you got to engage and get inside here if you want to get a hold of those pads. All right,
Man.
that's if you're getting inside and getting physical. Or in the run game, you know where the ball is coming, so now you can be like in basketball when you're boxing out.
Yep.
Right? All you have to do is get between him and the runner now. You don't have to hold. All you have to do is play position now. Get there, bam, bam, a couple shots, play position, get in, and let him get upfield. So it's the same thing though. Instead of reaching, you need to be in better position.
Let me speak to the ladies out there, Chico.
Ladies, my
who
Mercedes.
may want to get physical with their man, but don't want to miss him because they're reaching. Ladies, go to the bathroom and get you two of your favorite big towels.
Big ones.
Roll those towels up and put one under each armpit. Or one under like between your elbows and your ribs and hold them there.
That's right.
And run up on your man, but don't extend your arms until your bodies touch. Don't let them towels drop. It's a little simple drill to keep you from reaching. Because if you reach too soon, look how my arms went up. The towel's going to hit the floor. But if you stay like this and go at him, now I got him under them armpits. Now I'm in control of the situation. You're not going to get no holding call. You're not going to get no hands to the face or face mask. It's just fundamentals.
Yeah.
It's just fundamentals.
Got to work on that. Got to do some of that at practice. A little bit more drills. Like you probably would see that at practice. Is at least what my receiver coach used to do back in the day. He used to, you mess around and get some holding penalties at practice. The next week is going to be a lot of blocking drills. Same way if it was on defense. Coach Prime said they wear the mitts on defense to try to negate the holding on the defensive side of the football. Same thing, man.
Now I would say this, and this is from a coaching or schematic standpoint, is as trigger happy as the refs were on calling PI, I think that presented an opportunity for us to take some shots down the field that we didn't take.
Oh, you must have been listening to me live. If not, it's all right, but I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Okay, you was at the game. That's right. But whoever was listening to me live, that's exactly what I said. Even at the end of the half, I know Coach Prime explained it in the presser, though, and why they didn't do it. But I thought that at the end of the half, they was going to go take a shot and possibly just see if we can get a pass interference. And now you can bring your field goal kicker on and get 3 points at the end of the half.
Yeah. Hey, I don't do this, man, but I'm about to do it.
Go ahead, do it.
Who this dude right here talking to? Who is y'all?
I don't know, man.
Who on here is blamed the coach? Hell, all I've been talking about is players. I made 15 damn points about players' execution, then 1 point about taking shots downfield. The dudes should be coming on here just typing shit or not listening. What they be doing, man?
I don't know, big man.
I don't either.
Talk
But I
about
do know this:
execution, dog.
Green Bay
Even an
just went up on
interception that goes through her hand.
the Cowboys. I just know that.
I mean,
It was 34-30, minute 45 left.
I know you love the Cowboys, and I loved them when Prime and Michael Irvin was there. But this era of the Cowboys, they ain't no surprise to me. Damn.
No, we don't need your love. We just like Buffalo, Colorado, Buffalo. We don't need you.
And you ain't gonna get it either.
We got all we got.
But
we got all we need.
I'm sorry for laughing. I'm sorry for laughing, Chuck.
You act like you're like.
Hey,
let me say this: Cowboys got the ball on their 47 with a minute 45 left, and you minute 38 left. You sit here talking like Dak's in the huddle going, "Damn, I wish Chico liked us."
Nah, I hope you know what. I root for players though. I like Dak. You know what I mean? And then he has a connection with you. So shout out to you my dog. So I root for Dak even more now. You know, I like them coming out of Mississippi State for sure. You know, but
I'm gonna tell you like me and my man Dak tell people.
What?
pick a side and stay there. Don't be like, well, he a good person. No. Would I like Mississippi? No.
Dak say I want to hear that, dog.
You pick you a damn side and you stay your ass over there. You either over here or you over there. And right now, Chico, you is over there. I like him. I root for him.
Shout out to
him. And like Coach Brian told me about that other day, but erase everything you just said too.
Yeah. Definitely. I apologize, but
no, but Chico, back to that game, man. Here's the bright side. Here's the upside, Chico. And I'm finna go Muhammad Ali on y'all.
Greatest?
Y'all don't get mad at me, and I'm gonna.
His mama name is Clay, but I'm gonna call him Clay. So I'm gonna call him Clay.
My man Charles Bishop of boxing history. He remember in the dressing room before the fight.
We got to make sure we bring on Chuck in a second whenever you're ready, because he's at the white folks' house, as you would say.
Yeah, I can see it back there.
Oh, okay, great.
Ali looked around, looked at everybody in their eyes, and he said, "Whoever don't believe, get out." Because I'm gonna tell you this, Chico, as far-fetched as it may sound for somebody, when you look at what this team is capable of and what they do well and what they have done well, you ain't gonna tell me that we can't win the games that's in front of us. Like starting with TCU. If you've watched TCU play, if you watched us play, you can't tell me we can't win that game. That's one down right there.
Like being right there, dog.
Yeah.
Like
all we got to do is finish.
This got to turn the corner.
This will be a totally different scenario if we were in this position and we were losing by 30 and never in games.
Right.
It'd be a totally different scenario.
Right.
We're not only in games, we be leading in the game. We got to learn how to finish, and that starts with leadership.
Mm-hmm.
That starts with accountability again. That starts with execution and fine things in the details.
And right now, guys, as a team and as leaders, you said leadership and leaders. You can't get down right now, dog. You got to keep your teammates up. You got to say, man, forget about that. We have nothing but what's in front of us. And to take care of that. And it starts with the next game. That's it.
And one reason
it's really us against the world now.